Hey, good morning guys, and welcome to another sessions video, VDub Reloaded. I've got 2 hours before I go into work, so what better to kill some time than to make you guys a nice cool sessions video. Now before I get started on what this video is about, I just want to get something clear guys. It's been bugging me all night, and last night I watched Fast and Furious 1 again. It was on TV for some reason, I don't know why. And you know the bit when they're parked up in that Mitsubishi Eclipse after he's just extracted Vin Diesel, and then those triads just come racing down and they unload a full clip of rounds into his nice Eclipse, and then Vin Diesel with his sophisticated vocabulary goes, "NAS!" and then the whole thing blows up, yeah? Can I just get one thing straight guys? Nitrous is not flammable. Nitrous does not randomly or spontaneously combust in any way unless it's within the engine block. Okay, so you know, I just wanted to get that off my chest guys, because it's kind of annoying seeing all these you know, car videos, movies, and everyone's just saying, well, nitrous blows up and stuff. It doesn't. It just increases the rate of combustion within the engine to obviously cause more pressure on the pistons, which makes them rotate faster, which makes your car go faster. If you actually had a naked flame and sprayed nitrous on it, it would actually extinguish. It would not blow up the world, you know. So just the moral of the story guys is, you know, next time you're going to the cinema with your mates and you're getting traced by triads and then they start shooting at your car and your mate next to you just shouts out "NAS!" just punch him, because you're not going to blow up. I mean, some people could get technical and say, well, you know, maybe the bullet could go into the fuel line and that could cause a spark and then that could blow up. Yeah, that can. That's not nitrous, that's petrol, it's different. So just get that out of the way guys, nitrous is not flammable. Okay, so let's get to the video now guys. Apologies for that, I just needed to get that out. Okay, so this is called VDub Reloaded, and the reason for this guys is you know, to show you a workflow that I've created on this project I've been doing for the last couple of days. Now what I've decided to do as of 4 days ago, I've decided to create a new section in my portfolio to modify cars in themes of films. Okay, and this one that I done, I literally had the workflow saved, so I thought, you know, this would be a good video to do so you guys can see exactly what I done step by step to create what I done. VDub Reloaded, I think the name's going to give it away as to what type of film I based it on. If it doesn't, I won't say it till the end, you can keep guessing, but I reckon you guys can get it anyway. It's an obvious title. And this is actually one of the most simple car modifications I've done. I didn't go too over the top, adding everything under the sun. I just kept it very basic, and it's just to show you guys that you don't have to do anything complicated to get a really good result at the end. Okay, so let's get started guys. Just to show you what I've done is I got this image off netcarshow.com of a Volkswagen Golf GT, as you can see. And the first thing I've done here guys is obviously create a copy of the car. And on here I just burnt the tyres because I did lower the car, so I needed to add shadowing under the arches, so that's why that is black around here. Okay, and then what I've done guys is I dropped the car itself, as you can see. So now we've got the shadowing over the tyres so you can see where the arches are. Okay, don't worry about that little bit there, I should have deleted that but I didn't. As I said, this one was my quickest one that I've done. And then I added some BBS split rims, and as you can see it's a really good match for the car. Got deep dish on the back, and just another quick tip guys, when you're doing your transform, so when you've selected your wheel and brought it into Photoshop and you hit Ctrl T to put it in free transform, if you hold down Ctrl and Alt at the same time, you actually can rotate it to the angle you want while keeping it in proportion, and that's how you get this perfectly sort of round look. So as you can see, it really works well. So after adding the rims guys, what I did is literally added the two headlights, okay, which are here. The original headlights were really dark because of the donor image, so I had to use the image adjustments and hue and saturation, not hue and saturation curves, and just brighten them up a bit. And as you can see, there's a little black line here. I'll just zoom in. There's a little black line, and that's the shadowing for the bad boy eyebrow conversion, I think it's called, on the bonnet itself. As you can see, I've added these eyelids just to give it that more evil look, and then obviously on the light layer I just added shadowing using the burn tool. And then guys, I decided to do a Lambo door conversion as so, and as you can see I was very fortunate to find a donor car. It was actually a Golf as well that had this Lambo door conversion exactly as it was. So what I did is literally cut it out, you know, use the lasso tool to get the point of interest that I wanted, and then using the free transform control and out together at the same time, I managed to you know, get a nice fitment on it. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. The window itself obviously was erased because I had to get the lasso tool to delete it, because if not the other car would be in the background. And then what I've done is I made a mask here, and then I literally got the paint tool with the black colour, put the opacity down to 15 as you can see here, and then just painted within the window, and I got this light tint effect. Okay, so that's what it was. Now this is the point where I thought, what type of movie am I going to base it on? So then I literally collapsed the whole thing, so I put all the layers together, and you do that by hitting Control Alt and E, and that literally joins all the layers together. And then I done a separate workflow, and this is what I was left with. So I literally, what I've done here guys is, if you look at the textures tutorial, the graphics and textures, I got, you know, there's like matrix wallpapers that's kind of green and black with the writing that goes down. What I did is I overlaid it onto the car, and then obviously deleted the points that I didn't want it to be in, and then I played around with the fill type. I think I used a soft light or an overlay, and then I went into the image adjustments, hue and saturation, and just lowered the saturation of the green to get this sort of dark green little kind of, I don't know what effect we're going for, but it looks pretty cool. So that's what I've done. Then what I've done guys is, let's see what's next. I put in an ABT badge, okay, which is a company that does body styling, and then I added some graphics onto the car itself. Okay, so I added this Venom graphic using, I believe it was the soft light filter, and then I just erased the parts that I didn't want. Then I added an Alpine graphic here up the top. Not thinking if that looks good or not, I don't actually know, so I might remove it, I'm not sure. And then what I added after that was obviously the corner pick of the original car, just so we can do a comparison. And then I added a text, and basically what I've done here is I used the text tool, put a green font, and then I right clicked, once I rasterized it, which you need to do to be able to edit it, I literally right clicked and went to blending options and added a drop shadow to give it this effect. Also here we've got a I believe I used a darkening filter here, just to give it this sort of dark sort of look that I was going for. And as you can see, that looks pretty sweet. And then I added stock image courtesy of where I got the stock image from, just to give them recognition. And then I added obviously my copyright sign to show that this is the work that I done. So guys, that's basically VDub Reloaded, and if you haven't guessed it yet, it was based on the Matrix Reloaded. You know, I was going for the sort of green Matrix. I don't know how it resembles Matrix, but that's what I was going for, guys. So that's a quick walkthrough of how I completed this project. Another thing I was contemplating on doing, if I just flatten all these layers, you can hit Control Alt and E. I was thinking of adding a lens flare just to give a bit of lighting. So maybe one of these, just lowering it down, adding one there. See, I really think Photoshop should allow you to zoom in, and then do it again, but just drop it a bit. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. But basically guys, that's VDub Reloaded. Now I just wanted to talk you through it, and as you can see, I haven't really done a lot, guys. I haven't added a body kit, you know, I haven't done any major changes, and it still looks pretty sweet. I still need to neaten up the edges. As you can see around here, they're a bit rough, so I need to do that. But that's VDub Reloaded, guys. So you know, I hope this inspired you to you know, get your own ideas onto your work, and you know, maybe try different themes with cars and stuff. Just see where you can take it, guys. And it doesn't have to be complicated to look good. Just remember that. Okay, I think you can keep things simple and it can still look good, as long as you experiment with your textures and see where you can take it. So questions or comments, guys, please leave them behind, and if you drop me an email, you know, I'll be happy to answer your questions. Any tutorial requests, again, if I can get them up for you, I will. And guys, if you like my stuff, please subscribe. So that's VDub Reloaded, guys. I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for your time.